All right, what's up? What's up, fellow short fiends? I had a whole video yesterday, and I was just um, there was a lot going on, so I didn't have an audio track, so I just made it into like a speed run video. Easy enough to do, right? You just kind of put it in fast forward and put some music on there. He needs a hand. All right, hang on, hang on. It actually left an accidental line right there. Private Fighter is leaning out the window. This morning I got up and it was a delayed start to work, so I did some fan art for some people on Instagram. I couldn't find the one character that I really wanted to draw, so I can't remember whose it belongs to. But I did Honey Hair, which is the other one I wanted to draw, so that was cool. That was Connor Cottontail. Um, so just in case you don't know what this is, so for Indie Comic Miss for Christmas, it's like a Secret Santa thing, but not quite. People are drawing everyone else's characters, drawing each other's characters. And somebody did it for me. Somebody drew Corbeau, and I was very pleased. I was like, wow, this is really cool. It was completely unexpected. And that was, by the way, someone I really kind of look up to, is I've considered a huge inspiration, Carl's Tunes. I was following Carl's Tunes when he was doing like an Air Pirates comic, a web comic. He was on Webtoons and everything. And he's kind of this whole club of people that are doing comics, and they're not like traditional superhero comics like I do. They're very much web comics, but they're cool. I like them a lot. So I did Honey Hair, which is by another guy, Connor Cottontail, and then I also did Incandescence, who was by I think his name is Dan. But I remembered the character from just a couple of years ago when we were doing these sort of retro covers for that. I think it's called the Indie Comics Union or something like that. I'm of course wary of all these unions other than the ones that I'm in myself, which I am in. I'm in kind of the group. It's kind of funny how these are all sort of like circles of people, and one of those circles is kind of I guess they have their origins in Facebook, I'm guessing. But it's all like the art cast guys, they all know each other, stuff like that. Now, I have to admit, I'm not such a fan of those guys, especially after the way I've been treated. So, um, plus some kind of, I don't know, ignorant videos that came out where they try to blame Comicsgate for various things, which I don't think was very clever. Of course, Comicsgate itself is another circle of creators. I'm not a fan of everyone in there either. Some of the people, though, are pretty good. Um, oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, he's got. I gotta redo those hatching lines. It's supposed to be wrapped. So that was kind of cool, though. Anyways, I enjoyed doing the things. Now, the character I really wanted to do was Goldbug, who I've often admired the design of this character, Goldbug. And I couldn't find the creator that did Goldbug. I think it's one of these other guys that I was directly on their page, but I think he's moved on to doing other characters, and I can't figure out where it is. Anyway, maybe at some point we'll get back to it. And I didn't do one for even though he's the guy who did it for me, Carl's Tunes. I couldn't find a character other than Quirky, uh, or actually her name is just Quirk. And I wanted to do one of his Air Pirates characters, but I couldn't find one. So, well, Christmas isn't here yet. Maybe I'll still get a chance to do it. But I did I did pay it forward, which is what you're really supposed to do, so that's cool. Maybe I'll still do some more, and maybe I'll refine them further. I was just very pleased that it got done. All right, let's take a look at the character here. Are we in good shape? Yes. I think that works. Okay, that seems to work. It seems to work. These are supposed to be off, like not regular, because it's like when you pull the thing up too fast and they get all kind of wrinkled and stuff. Okay, wait. There's the shelf in the background. That's part of the shelf as we're doing a dead on. So not much in the way of perspective angles, but there's definitely going to be some shadowing, like to show the recess of the books in there. Might be funny to do some titles on the books, some Easter egg titles on the books. Anyways, well, long story short, I think that the comic scene as it is on Instagram is way more sane than the comic scene that I've seen on YouTube, and especially with these other cats, some of which are just outright like stupid. It's gonna come tomorrow and replace the thing, but it's probably gonna be while you're at work. All right, have a good shift. See you later, Quinn. All right. Look at a little bit of a perspective cut on that book back there. So you're gonna have to show the shadow. All right. But yeah, just in general, way more sane, way less ego, way less silly politics, and more interesting characters by far. So I'm gonna get closer to the Indie Comics Union. I think that's kind of cool. I did do some things, like you said, back in 2020, 2020 when there was doing the retro covers contest or whatever it was. It wasn't really a contest. It was just doing some retro covers. It was just for fun. A lot of cool characters out there. Here's my oscillating desk fan. All right, let's see if I can do it. Nope. There it is. All right. I like that line. How about some of these lines? The disc fan is not in motion here. At least it's not supposed to be. It's no. I mean, this is a post-apocalyptic zone with no electricity. I'll see what it looks like. All right, we're getting close to something. All right, we're moving on. I've got big plans for Discord for next year. Invite more people. I want to get more involved in. I personally want to make another attempt at webcomics. I think that's going to be the future. Um, I was just thinking last night as I was falling asleep that we needed to set up some special interest groups for making role playing game art, fantasy art, stuff like that, and encouraging that. Well, there's a lot of people that just aren't going to be able to pick up just comics. Like, comics is a specific discipline. And I've made the criticism before that merely drawing characters is not comics, and it's not. It's not. Um, but it is still art. I just think that art has to go somewhere to accomplish things. And I'd like to do a zine, like a fantasy or OSR type zine. All right, here we go. Oh, the magic of line weights. All right, let's take a look. There's a poster on the wall, worldwide distribution. has like this sort of like yeah, something like that. Which reminds me of some of the posters that were in my brother's closet when I was growing up. Let's see if we can draw. World wide distribution. Then just very carefully make sure that each letter is separated. Let's do the drop ceiling while we have a chance. I don't have to worry about too much about it because this speech bubble is going to cover most of it, but not all of it. All right, things are looking good. All right, little flecks on the ceiling tiles. And some rips in the wallpaper just to show that it's aged. And then out here, some sense that it's outdoors, so we put these really thin lines. All right, this is all looking good. Let's do the bubbles, and then we'll move on. Oh, I wonder if I put this last hay, right? This last hay is actually coming from outside. It's going to be Gallows yelling for Rabbit. All right. And same here. And boom, we've got to good enough on that. It looks looking good. Okay. These panels work. And that's good 20 minutes right there. Um, I will keep working on this. I've obviously got 3 more panels to go. And let's make sure I'm in the right. Whoops, sorry, whoops. There we go. This one's gonna take a while. I gotta make sure I get the hand right. I think I got it almost right, you know? And then there's some staging that I gotta do here, but this is looking good. This came out pretty good. I kind of like that panel especially. All right. Please like, follow, and subscribe. There will be more comics, more drawing of comics. If you would like to learn how to make comics, I will place an invite on this video. Actually, I'm going to hold off on the invite. There's some big changes coming soon, so you'll see. Um, would love for you to come and make comics with us, even if you've never made anything before. And I guess we will see you later.